Hey everybody, welcome back to Trout Time. I'm back on the river. I have to redeem myself from that disastrous fly fishing adventure that I went on there a little while back. Got my fly rod again today. Just got to the river. It's been a long day of work. I've got about a little over an hour till sunset. I thought I might try it again. It's been a warm day, the temperatures come up. I'm gonna try it. I don't see any fish hitting top water on this river whatsoever. So I'm gonna try it for a little while, and if that don't work, I'll switch over to some jerk baits. But I'm gonna give this fly rod another try. It's spring, a lot of hatches, a lot of insects. I have to redeem myself. Let's go. One thing I didn't count on was the wind. And it is windy. It is blowing downstream, which should work in my favor, but I'm trying to get far enough away from the bank. There's a dang deep hole right in front of me. I don't know if I can do this with that wind or not, but I'm gonna try it. A lot of rock at the bottom of this river. Okay, if I can take one more step. Okay. Must be in a... Wind is going to play havoc with these flies. The only time I've ever had really what I could say success with a fly rod, it has been when you come down to the river and it's just fish after fish after fish is just hitting the top, and it's just like a feeding frenzy. But it just is not like that today. Oh boy, same old problem. I've got a tree right behind me, and this is not going to work out well. Okay. Wind up in the tree, and I ain't got Tim with me. Tim is supposed to be meeting me down here. Oh, there is a huge crawfish right there. I wonder if he'd let me use him as bait. Nah, I'm not gonna try. Okay, fly rod wasn't working. Switched to Repula Rainbow Trout Pattern F11. Hooks are a little tangled. We'll fix that. We're gonna see if some browns out here will hit this thing. I'm telling you, the trick to catching fish in this river is turning the GoPro off. Tim has decided to join me. So I was talking to him and I turned the GoPro off, forgot to turn it back on, and I made a cast and caught a fish, and that is a nice brownie. Or is that a rainbow? No, that's a nice brown. That's a nice brown. Oh, that's a really nice brown. Oh, look at there, that's a nice brown. Well, skunk's off the board. There's brownie. Hit that rainbow F11, a little hungry. See you next time, my friend. Go get your big brother. Or your daddy, one or the other. I don't care which. I wonder what I just snagged. That is the bearded salamander, folks. Right there. Nah, I just grabbed a bunch of grass. You know, it's a wonder the fish are active at all, the weather we've had. I mean, it's amazing how it'll we've had 80-degree weather, turn around and snow 2 days later. It's just been crazy around here. How's a biggin? There's a biggin down here flopping. And if he's flopping, he probably is not going to hit anything. And I put that cast perfectly over where he was just flopping. And one just jumped out here. Now I don't know why I'm targeting the ones that jump, because it's been my experience that if they've got their attention on bugs or something floating around the top, they're not going to be all that interested in something else. They will eat all kinds of different baits and different things, but if they're focused on one thing, they're not going to hit something else. That's been my experience. Let's do something I rarely do. Let's give it get the line tight. Oh, holy mackerel. I didn't even have my bail set and that fish was on there. I lost him because I couldn't get the line tight. Sometimes I think I talk like Yoda. I kind of say words in the wrong order. And I don't really know why I do that. Fishing at night, we are, yes. Oh, I don't know if I hit a fish or hit the bottom. It is extremely shallow where I'm casting. I know it is. And that hit hard, whatever it was. That might have been a fish. Sometimes I feel like an idiot. I've been sitting here talking for like 10 minutes into this GoPro and the stupid thing wasn't even on. And I had some good things to say. I just want you to know. Very insightful, very illuminating. Oh, golly, something about that didn't sound right. Oh, I got a wind knot, I see it. I could tell something about that wasn't right. I could see, look at that wind knot. That ain't good. Okay, I got that wind knot out, but first thing with braided line, you want to take your finger and just see if you feel any kinks in that whatsoever. Because braided line, once it starts fraying, it goes. And I'm not feeling anything. Throw it back down there, because I don't know if that was a fish or not. There are some strange movements down there. I mean, it's not even like a fish jumping. It's kind of like, oh, golly, he hit that hard. And that feels like a good fish. Don't jump, don't jump, don't jump. Wow, he slammed that. He absolutely slammed that. Okay, I'm gonna get my net for this one. He's not as big as I thought. Golly, he attacked it. He's a fatty though. Oh, he's not near as big as I thought he was going to be. Golly, he hit that hard though. Uh-oh, gonna have to have my pliers. I think. Yeah, gonna have to have my pliers. Go back in the back. Go back in there. All right, I've got line wrapped all around everything. Okay, going to go get my pliers. Oh, ain't that just something? I'm walking up here to get my pliers, he unhooked himself. Attaboy. Thank you. Now I'm all tangled up, got my lure in the, but check that bad boy out. He hit that lure I thought he was an absolute monster. He hit it so hard. That was fun. I'm gonna get myself untangled and go back and get another one. See you later. Got to get him out there where he don't smack his head on a rock. And I did. He's gone. Something I was saying earlier when the GoPro was turned off like a dummy. There's something moving downstream, and it's kind of like just making a wake. I don't know if it's a big trout because the water's so shallow down here. I don't know, it's just, I'm thinking it may be carp. I know there's a lot of carp in this river in sections. What is the deal with my lure all of a sudden? Oh, I think the lips broke off of it. That's why it's not swimming. Yep, the lip's gone. How you like that? No wonder it wasn't swimming right. Okay, it is getting pretty close to dark. As you can see, it's still bright over the horizon there, but Tim and I have both decided to throw these -1s. None of our other lures was working real well. So we figured, what the hey. Now, while I got you and while we're waiting to catch something, I've got a lot of things planned coming down the pike. We're gonna be doing a lot of night fishing. So we still got M&M challenge that we have to work on. Try to determine what is the best lure, the mouse or the -1 at night. But we're gonna be throwing all kinds of other stuff too. Spooks. There's another one. I cannot think of the life of me what it's called. I can't either, but we're gonna throw whopper ploppers, all kinds of different buzz baits across the top. We're gonna be hunting some big browns. We're talking 20+ inch brown trout. And nighttime is when you do that. We're kind of waiting for the temperatures to come up just a little bit more. And we're almost there. We're gonna have 80s this week, so we might actually get some night fishing in this week. Not a bad night for the most part. I caught a couple on the rainbow trout jerkbait. The fly rod, still struggling with it, but I am gonna get it. I will catch me a fish, I promise you that. We got a lot of things planned coming up later this summer. Going to be going up to the lake, trying to catch some catfish and carp. Going to be doing more of the M&M challenge. Got some night fishing, some good night fishing coming up. Hope you can stay tuned for that. If you haven't hit that subscribe button and can't decide whether you want to or not, just go ahead and do it. Doesn't cost you a thing. We'll see you next time.